Hi everyone, I'm Radonna from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Brittany, we just colored her hair, and I was talking to you guys about how she feels like her hair is just kind of dragging her down. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring her length up here in the back, A-line it a little bit, and stack it, get rid of all this bulk this way. That's what happens a lot of times when you're growing your hair out, is you're not used to all this bulk. So if you can't get used to that with shorter layers, you might want to stack it a little bit and get rid of that bulk. Okay, what I'm going to do, just put her head down, and I'm going to bring this up about 1.5 inches. Okay, I'm just angling down a tiny bit. When I get to about here, I'm going to make sure that her head is tilted and her chin's kind of up. I'm going to angle this. And I was talking earlier where her jawline is a little bit square. The long makes her feel too like it's even more square, so we're bringing this length up. But you don't really want to come right on the jawline with this square jaw, because that just accentuates it more. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good length. Okay, now I'm just going to put her head down again. Sorry, I hope you can see that. Okay, I'm going to turn her head up again, angle down, okay, sorry, I'm going to come this way and just double check her length in front. That's what you're going to want to do, is just double check this. What I'm going to do is leave it at that length for now, and then in the styling video, when it's dry, we're going to see where it's at. If we want to go a little shorter, we'll go a little shorter, but I don't want to go too short, so we're going to leave it there for now. But now I'm going to come up, and I'm going to come above her ear right there. I'm going to take this section, just clip it out of the way. And I'm going to hold this hair out. The more stacked you want it, closer your fingers. If not, angle out a little bit more. Okay, I'm just taking sections off to the right. Going to pull this back this way so when it drops, it obviously drops longer. This is going to take this bulk out for her. And I'm just point cutting into this, I'm not straight cutting it. Okay, now I'm just going to take another section and pull that up. Okay, here's the guideline down here, you can see. Just going to hold my fingers this way and come in, just pull this out. You can just see it underneath the hair, and then you just follow that, just cut it. Okay, then you can just kind of see that, see it starting to shape back there. It's looking cute. Okay. All right, now one more section. Okay, I'm going to hold this out. Same thing. You're more than welcome to like take different sections and clip them so you can kind of keep track of where you're at. I think I've just done it so long I'm kind of used to where I'm at. So some people do like to section more. Okay, see, you can see that bulk, you know, going away right there. Okay, now I'm going to take that last section out. Okay, with this last section, I like to hold it straight out this way. And then I like to come up at a 90-degree angle from the head, just to take a little bit of that length off. And the reason I like to do that, if you just hold it straight out, you're still going to have a little bit of bulk up through the top. So that's why I like to take that last section and do the 90-degree angle just to take a little bit of that bulk off, just so it rounds a little bit more when you style. Oh. Okay, so after you get all of that done, just come over from the middle. Again, come up, 90-degree angle. Come to the next section. Same thing. Okay. All right, so that takes all that bulk away from back here. Now, I'm going to come up top. She likes her, her front long. So what I'm going to do is angle my fingers a little bit from this point and just come up to that front point there. This other side. You're going to angle up the other way. Okay, now this is where she parts. What we're going to do is come and just trim into her bangs. She has the blunt bangs. Hey, that's good. She said she cut her bangs herself before she, you know, everybody does that, right? It's all good. So what I'm going to do is just hold them right here a little bit, and I'm just going to just point cut into those. am going to come on this side. I'm going to bring my scissors in, just barely push, open and shut my shears, just so it connects with that side. Okay, then I'm going to come on this side. Okay, open and shut the shears very softly. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just bring the shears in. Just take little sections about halfway into her bangs. Just going to take a little bit of that hair out. Okay, and now she has a lot of hair. It's fine, but she has a lot of it. So we're going to come up through here. Where this bends is where she's going to need some volume. Just going to take my thinning shears, texturizing shears. Just take some of that hair out. Again, don't go like way close to the scalp when you do this. And what I'm doing is just I'm opening and shutting my shears as I go up the hair strand. Just like, you know, like that. So, okay, there's that haircut, and then we are going to do a styling video next. So check that one out. Hi, I'm Rodonna from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Today we have Brittany, and we are going to do her style now. And what I'm going to use first is the root lifter from KMS, California. And what I'm going to do is just take little sections where you want your volume. Spray that at the root, obviously. Okay, so after you sprayed in, I just like to rub it around. Okay, then fun stuff. I just thought I would buy some Aloxi product to try, and I actually love it. So this is a shine serum. It's Essential 7. This, I'm just going to spray just a little bit in my hand. Just going to want a couple little drops. I'm just going to put this throughout the ends. Don't really go through, you know, like the scalp part, just the ends. That's going to give it some shine. This is a thickening serum. I love that. I use about that much. And then I've always used mousse for volume. I've really, obviously loved mousse. But this one is a weightless styling gel. And I seriously really like it. It's very light, but yet it gives it volume. And it's just really, I don't know, it has a different smell. It's hard to explain that also, but I really, really like it. So I'm going to use this and show you guys just how it kind of dries out with that. Okay, now just going to start drying. Where I spray that root lifter, you're going to want to spray the opposite way so you get that volume. So of course I'm going to spray up back here where I sprayed that. Kind of hold that up. The 7N. you can smell it. The hair product, it smells really good. Okay, now when I get to this point where it's pretty much dry, I mean it's obviously still wet, but it's pretty good. I'm going to take a section up. Just going to push this down. You probably can just dry down without a brush. Okay, then with the flat iron, I'm going to take a little section, just come straight down with it. Oops, sorry. You're fine. Okay, like I say, I'm just bringing it straight down. Okay, now I'm going to take another section, about 1 inch thick. And on this, where it has, you know, obviously longer hair, I'm going to take my big round brush and dry it with a round brush. And then let it sit for just a sec and then let that out. So then after each section, I'm just going to bring this straight down. And like I said, when we was cutting it, after we style and dry it, I'm going to make sure that it's the length that she wants it. Just remember when you're cutting that you can just always dry after to make sure that's the length they would like. I always like to leave it a little bit longer if you want, just to make sure, because you obviously can cut more off, but you can't put it back on. Okay, so just bring that down. Then take another section. I always like to lift up on this top part for the volume. Okay, what I'm doing with this is just taking this through just to get that really round curl out, the look of round. If you like the rounded look, then great. You don't have to flat iron it, you know, back out. But as you can see, all that fullness is gone there, which will be really easy for her to style. Not having to deal with all that. Okay, and then just going to do this last, the top part. time to them just to get the rounded look away. The thing about that gel, the weightless gel, is I've noticed that using it gives the hair a softer look, a little bit better than the mousse. I think the mousse gives it a little bit more volume, but so it's just a kind of an in-between thing. Oh, let me grab my distortion, sorry. Okay, gonna grab some distortion. Sorry, I should have had it out. Just gonna grab at this, piece out her bangs, and maybe I'll have Deanne come into the mirror so I can turn her around so I can see how we want to style this. Okay, what are you thinking about the length? Are you thinking you want it up a little bit? Is that about right? Okay, now, just going to take my wall comb, just give her a little bit of volume. Okay, I always like to spray underneath. Okay, sorry, I'm going to come over to this side. Okay. You feel too poofy? Are you okay? You want it down a little?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. All right, there is her style. Bringing that length up, and then I'll turn her around so you can see the back. And she had all that length here and all that bulk, so we just ended up taking that out that way, and that's the back. So anyway, we appreciate you guys watching us and supporting us, giving us all the nice comments. Thank you so, so much. Have a great day.